Yeah, 2. Now, the NDC has also a strong footprint in the Greater Accra region, which is showing only 1 at this point. Does it mean that the MPP is getting some more, and they may have to they could be shocked by results that could come from the Volta region? Peter Mewu has won Hohoe. Should they insulate themselves for any shock?
Oh, certainly in the game of politics, you need to be alert and work towards strength.
Okay.
Any other thing will cause you a serious problem.
Do well at home and do well in
your stronghold. You need to go above
your game.
Right. He went beyond in Ashanti region. MPP went beyond their average and had about 13 to 700,000 in excess of the average, and then came to Eastern region and then the swing area. Then he had become the president of Ghana. Right. That's it. So if stronghold, go beyond your average, get to your parliament, and in your opponent's stronghold, do well. And do well means that at least average performance. But don't work towards what your lower limits.
Your lower limits.
You are out of the election.
What should their supporters be doing now? Because with the press conferences and counter press conferences,
they should stay put.
They are getting a lot of energy and if you like, adrenaline being pumped into them. What should they be doing with it?
No, by this time, it is time to reflect.
Okay.
Look at all that you need to do, so that if you have done your calculations and you believe that you are going to win, you must begin to put your acts together.
Okay.
Try to have a plan as to how you want to govern. Because look, straight away, as soon as the Electoral Commission declares, you are moving into governance.
Right.
From January 7. So this is the time that you need to think outside the box and put a few things down. Okay. But of course, there are places that listen to what the NDC said, if it is anything to go by. There are places that are contentious. All right. They should find amicable solution, or they go to court and seek redress. Okay, that is the best way.
Wow. Stephen will look up the Volta regional constituencies, but look, what should the electorates be doing with this certified, verified? Talk to it a bit.
The various constituencies, that's about 18 constituencies in the Volta.
Yeah. So I think we have only 2 from the Volta region, right?
That's right. And, only 2.
Only to declare
that we have actually checked.
Exactly.
That we have actually checked.
And confirmed.
Okay. Because we have about more than 80.
Right.
That we are.
So just to place on record that we have more than 80 constituencies coming in, but as your election command center, we have a pack of expert statisticians at the back and hardworking producers. We showed you our data collation center, and we would like to verify every bit of information before we push it out to you. So we won't be feeding you electoral calories. No, we will give you the right amount of information that you require, so that you don't go out there misinforming others, causing confusion and getting emotions worked up. That's not what we want. And let's know what's on your mind at this point. Did you vote? Where did you vote? Has it panning out? You're watching, you're looking. Is it hitting? Well, we'll get to find out some more. Abena.
Right, so looking at the 47 seats, the constituencies of Ashanti region, maybe I could just run us through that as we try to work it up. That you have Adanse, Akrofum, there's also Adanse Asokwa, there's Ifija Kwabre North, there's Ifija Kwabre South, then Ifija Kwabre Setre East. You also have Ahafua North, Ahafua Southeast, there's Ahafua Southwest, Asante Akim Central, Asante Akim North, Asante Akim South, Asawase, Asokwa, Etrima Kwanwoma, there's also Etrima Mponua, Etrima Wabieja North, Etrima Wabieja South, there's Bantama, there's Bekwai, there's Bosumifreho, there's Bosumchi, there's Ifijase, Asokore, there's Edriso, there's Idra Setre Domase, and there's good old Fomena. Drabing as well comes in. Then there's Kumewu, Kwabre East, Kwadaso, Mampong, Menshia North, Menshia South, Mansu Edubia, Mansung Kwanta, New Edubia Se, in Shiaeso, in Suta Kwaman, Beposo, Obuasu East, Obuasu West, Odotobri, Offenso North, Offenso South, and the last 5 would be Ofori Chrome, Old Tafo, Setre, Afram Plains, Swami, and Subin. It's interesting. You remember earlier when we were speaking to I think
Evans.
Yes, he did indicate that there was something happening at
Asokwa. That's Katie Hammond's place, where the NDC had issues with some of the results, so they were asking for a recount. Now, I think that's some place in Lejokoko as well. Like we saw in the constituency, I've skipped it. Ablekuma Central, where the electoral officer was now bringing some pink sheet.
That was Tema East.
Tema East, he was bringing some pink sheet in. I hear a similar situation has happened in Lejokoko, you know, where they're bringing. I'm thinking, what level of education went on for the ad hoc staff that the Electoral Commission contracted? Because they've given us the indication that they trained them. Now, if they train them, the protocol is clear. Why would anybody want to take away electoral materials and bring them back? I don't know.
Right there.
I'm thinking.
Right. We have pictures or videos where the EC is about to declare Dr. Zenato Rawlings as the winner of the Klottey Korle constituency. So we'll take that video, and do remember that we'll be bringing you, live videos as and when they do come up, for you to see what is happening from all across the 16 regions, indeed the 275 constituencies. Let's take a look at this video from Klottey Korle.
That you give to the Electoral Commission in administering a peaceful, credible election. We want to say thanks be to God for His grace and mercy. Following are the results that have been collated for the Klottey Municipal Assembly. With regards to that of the presidential elections, the MPP had 33,126 votes. The NDC had 37,189 votes. The Ghana had 350. The CPP had 61. The GFP had 24. The GCPP had 16. APC had 10. LPG had 17. PNC had 14. PP had 43. NDP had 21. And the independent candidate had 11. A total of 70,888 votes was cast for this 2020 election. The total rejected vote for the constitution.
Right, so those were scenes from Korle Klottey, where the EC was declaring Dr. Zenato Rawlings as the winner of the parliamentary elections there in the December 2020 elections. And so it's a done deal now.
It is a done deal. It is a done deal. And if you look at the presidential record as well, it means that then some more votes have been shored up for the NDC. And so this is a skirt win, if you will, not skirt and blouse.
About 8,000 votes.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
In Accra, that's cool.
Right.
So let's go to Ablekuma West. Let's go to Ablekuma West now, where we understand that the NDC's secretary in that constituency has accepted defeat in the elections. Take a look at this.
Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, it has been a very long stretch of back and forth. A lot of efforts have been put together to get this done. I just heard you make a statement. That it has been a nice competition. Aside all eventuality, do you still see it as a nice competition?
Yes, and I do see it as such, because at the end of the day, democracy is the best thing that has happened to us, and it's important we play in the spirit of brotherliness and comradeship, because we only have one Ghana, and there's no need creating confusion and chaos that you want to govern over. Understand? So from our side and from the NDC side, I represent as the secretary of the constituency.